So I've really bitten off a little bit more than I can chew here, because we got the, oh my gosh, you can't even fit in that. Okay, I guess we're going 0.5. Sorry about the quality, guys. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's a big boy. So yeah, this is the LS-03, also known as an upscaled version of the MPM-04 Optimus Prime. Now this guy, I, for the record, did not know he was going to be this big. And this is with him crouched down, and he's the same size as my Commander class box. If I stand him all the way up, he's very big, which is cool because, you know, big boy, but also bad. I don't know where to put this thing. I don't even think my shelves could fit him because he's just wide too. But yeah, I've always wanted an MPM figure, but I've always been too scared, and so for some reason, I picked up one of the most complex ones, but it also, at the same time, the good thing is it makes me feel a lot more confident on it, because I can transform this guy to an extent. All right, so let's take a look at the details here. So head sculpt looking really, really nice. I have to raise the camera more, but I'm just not going to at this point, you know. But yeah, head sculpt looking really, really nice. There is a gimmick on that I will look at a little bit later, because there's a lot of stuff to go over with this guy, so we'll look at that in just a second. The chest looks really, really good, pretty spot accurate. I'm pretty sure these little chest pieces right here come out just a little bit more in the movie, but I don't think that's that big of a deal at all. I like that we actually have the windshields covered, and that these are not faux. I've only been used to Baby vs. Primes having faux windshields. It is the coolest thing to finally get one that doesn't have them. Have the doors, which also are not faux. These are the actual doors of the truck, which is awesome. Some nice gold paint in there, along with some gunmetal silver. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I love this version because the headlights don't stick out at a weird angle. They stick out fairly normal. But looking at the arms, lots and lots of detail. This is why I bought this one compared to the actual MPM, is because this has so much more detail on it. I mean, you can just see all that beautiful, beautiful metallic blue, along with all the silver and the gunmetal, and even a couple splashes of gold. Arms look really, really spot on to the movie. You know, even the fists do too. You know, with that nice little gunmetal silver that you'll see a lot throughout this figure. Backpack. I mean, this guy, he's a little thick, but I'm pretty sure that's like exactly how he looks. I think he's like this wide in the movies. I'm not 100% sure, but nonetheless, even for a figure, it looks phenomenal. Now coming to the bottom section, we got some gold right there. Pretty nice. Legs, nice silver. Actually, it's more of a gunmetal silver. That definitely does look very nice. Got some gold detailing and tons of other detailing there. All this flame down here at the bottom, it looks awesome. This section right here is die-cast, which I love. I actually didn't know this guy had die-cast in him, but it is indeed die-cast. Got some more mechanical detail. Nothing that really moves, which, I mean, that's more of a 3-0 thing. That's not really what you can expect in here, but it would have been cool. Tons of mechanical detail in there. Wheel placement is accurate, which is awesome. You know, you can kind of open the foot to expose a little bit more detailing in there. But yeah, that's kind of a brief overview of this, guys. The wheels also do look really accurate, because they do give you swap out wheels, so you can get these more transformed ones for robot mode. And then we didn't even look at the shoulder pads either, because these look awesome. Like these just genuinely look phenomenal. I mean, they even got the gas can to face the way it kind of is supposed to. We got, I don't really know, are these supposed to be like shoulder pads? Like, I don't really know what these are supposed to be, but these look awesome. You can even get the flare, or if you don't like the flare, you can just articulate them down. I like the like almost angry flare of them, like that. I'm pretty sure that's the accurate version, but you have options, and we love those. So yeah. All right, you heard me. I said they were gimmicks. So one of those gimmicks is you come up to the head here. As you can see, he has the mask on. You lift up his head, you pull this out just a little bit, and then you rotate this and then you push it back down, and there he is without his mask, which I think is really cool because there are some times where I've always really liked the kind of Optimus actually having a face, and so actually having that option is phenomenal. Can we focus, please? Thank you. No, maybe not. There we go. Having the option to do that is awesome. It does kind of hinder articulation though, because you can't really do like a head tilt, but articulation is not bad at all on that. Now, one of those other gimmicks you can get is he actually has a matrix chamber. So all you want to do is you want to unplug these, get these pushed off to the side here, and then you gotta get this section down. Can be a little tricky because everything's just nice and compressed. Get that down, and then there's that section inside of there that you have to open up. Chances are you're gonna pull the whole thing, but that's not horrible because it actually kind of makes it easier. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull the whole thing here, and then you can see it gives you a little bit easier access to that chamber to open. Right, and then you just push that down, and then there's a little matrix right there. Can be a little tough to get out, but yeah, I wish it was a little bit easier to get to. It's a little annoying, but then here we have a little die-cast matrix. And I really like the way that this looks. It's got nice detail. Obviously it's not perfect because it's such a small piece, but it does look great. It's got tabs that will just plug into right there. So you kind of just plug it in, or at least get it lined up, and then just close it. Close this back up, and then tab into place, just like so. Now, this guy, unlike the original Masterpiece one, comes with a lot of accessories compared to just those measly 3. So, we get not 1, but 2 ion cannons. I think they're actually supposed to be the pistols in the movie, but I'm not 100% sure. We can zoom in for these. No, we do get these. They are nice in silver compared to the original one, which were just gray. So these do look really, really nice. So you got some scorching detail on there. Not blast effect compatible, at least with like the normal size Studio Series ones. But yeah, like I said, we get 2. They aren't a pair or anything. They are completely identical. You don't have a left or a right, which I mean, depending on who you are, that could be a problem. It's not a big problem to me. But we got a crap ton more, so we're gonna keep going here. We do get 2 of these huge energy blades, which do have a really nice clear plastic with some Cybertronian tattoos. Sorry, not tattoos, hieroglyphics imprinted on them, along with this really, really nice metallic silver here. And these things are definitely very, very big. I mean, I guess here's the only thing I can really compare them to. I got my AirPods right here. They are pretty big. And like I said, we do get 2 of them. I think they are identical. Actually, no, they are not. As you can see, we do actually have it left and a right for these ones. As you can see, the tabs at different placement. And then to plug these in, I've already kind of started on the wrist here. You simply just bring them back, and then there's this tab. And then whichever side has it pushing out, that's where you want to put it. We're gonna like flip it upside down, which means I do actually have the wrong side here, I think. No, that's all right though. So you just peg it in like so. And then there you have him wielding his energy sword. Definitely does look really nice. I really like the way they integrate these compared to the Studio Series one where he's just holding them. Because like you can still use the fist if you want. It is pushed out, but you can still use the fist. So those are really cool. He also comes with something I'm really surprised he came with, is the fact that he only uses this in not even one scene, one shot in the whole movie. And those are his Energon hooks. These, to my knowledge, only show up on one scene, on one shot in the entire movie. And that is when he pulls apart Grinder's head in the 4th battle. Like I said, not even seen, just a shot. So it's kind of crazy that they included these, but I am not complaining at all. These implement in the same way. As you can see the tabs, you just push them on. I'm not going to show you because I really care about these. But yeah, he comes with one more accessory, and then he comes up with some swap out stuff too. That being his Energon battle axe that he uses in Dark of the Moon. This thing is pretty big. It's got a nice long staff, so it sizes up with him pretty well. But kind of the same with the sword. It's got a really nice bit of silver on them, really nice clear orange plastic. They do have tabs, which will just peg into the hands. Excuse me. This is also the way that the guns peg into. You just come up to the hand. I have to move the thumb out the way. There's a small tab on the inside of the hand that you just peg one of those respective slots into. Can be a little tricky, is what I've noticed. They aren't always the easiest to plug in. It's kind of a bit of trial and error. Like, I kind of do it, and then all of a sudden it'll just end up working. Maybe. There we go. Like I said, and then you can just wrap the fingers around, and there's him wielding his Energon axe. And then, like I said, does come with some other swap out stuff. These are not too crazy. These are just swap out tires. As you can see, he does have the sort of transformed tires on him right now. They're more spread out to be more accurate for robot mode, but to be more accurate for vehicle mode, we do just have 4 little swap out tires because the tires on his feet are still regular tires. So these are pretty nice, and I really like them. I don't think I'm gonna use them very much because I'm probably not gonna transform this guy a lot, but it's cool that they include them. Now, articulation is pretty good. So for the head, I'll zoom in here. For the head, we can swivel it to about that far. Yeah. And then it can go up to about here. It can look down pretty far. You can definitely get some looking down poses. And then the arms, these shoulders are on springs, so they will just move to accommodate. So the arms can go all the way up, which is awesome. There is a bicep swivel. These do actually sometimes get stuck on here and you have to move them. Something I have noticed, at least on my copy. Do get a bicep swivel here. A slightly, that's past 90. I mean, you can move the shoulder pad out the way. Actually, it goes that far anyways. But there is that. Wrist can go in, and it can also rotate. There is the 3-finger and then the point, along with the thumb for finger rotation, finger articulation, which is nice. I do wish that these could bend too. I don't like how they're stuck on that position, but it's not the end of the world. Arms can go a full 360 on some very nice, decently heavy duty ratchets. Waist swivel is weird because like you can get it, but it's really compromised by this backpack here, and I don't really know a way to fix that. It's actually, no, it's not even compromised by a backpack. It's just this little back that usually comes to the back of the truck. So it is compromised by that, which is a little bit of a shame. No butterflies or nothing. Moving to the legs, these can kick forward about to 90, and then the knee can kick down way past 90. On some very sturdy ratchets, these can go out to about here. Even when you switch on the wheel, they can go out to about there. There is a, it's more of a knee swivel than a thigh swivel, but it is there. The toes can go way forward, and they can tilt to a good degree. I mean, it's not perfect, but it should work for most poses. And then it can go forward very slightly. It's not a lot. If you want to, you can kind of do that, but he's not very stable in that way. And then, like I said, these are articulated if you want to move these, maybe. There we go. These things are articulated if you want to move them. There's a lot of different moving parts, like the wheels are also technically articulated. So there's definitely a lot of moving parts on this guy, and that's one of the things I really like about him. Now, to show the sheer mass of this guy, I'm going to compare him to 3 of the biggest figures in my collection. One of those being the Studio Series Blackout, and as you can see, he absolutely dwarfs Blackout. I gotta lower the camera just so you can see this properly. Absolutely dwarfs Blackout, makes Blackout look like a deluxe figure, and Blackout's fairly big, so I feel like that really says something. Here he is next to Jetfire Prime, again making it's absolutely dwarfing him. That's just crazy because Jetfire Prime is pretty big too. As you can see, I have to grab him like this. And then the official biggest figure of my collection is the YOLO Park Scourge. Again, absolutely dwarfing him. It's just crazy how big this guy really is. I did not expect him to be this big. I was told he was a little under a foot, and this is definitely more than a foot. I don't know the exact type, but this is definitely more than a foot. Now, you're not going to see the transformation in full detail because longer the videos, the less watch time you usually get. So you're just going to be stuck here with a little bit of a time lapse. Alright, and with that, we have a not so perfect, but gets the idea transformed upscaled MPM Optimus. I am not good at transforming complex transformers. Honestly, I got this guy for the robot mode. I was not planning on putting him in truck mode except for right now. So, but yeah, I'm stuff's already untabbed. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some very brief touch-ups on this guy, or this guy's gonna explode in my hand. He's very big. He's like model truck scale. Pretty sure this is 1/25th scale. I'm pretty sure is what this is. So he's very big, nice chrome. Although I'm worried about that because that lands right on the bottom of the foot. So I'm really worried that that is just gonna scrape off because it's not die cast, right? So, okay, we're gonna act like that didn't just happen, right? Yeah, back of the truck looks very nice, assuming I transformed it properly, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, that looks right? Yeah, very nice. No sorts of random kibble or anything. Side of the truck looks nice. Tons of flame details. You know, no, you can't see the inside of the truck, but you also can't see random parts, which is awesome. Wheels would roll. Mine are on really weird too, so like they won't roll even if I had they really won't roll even if I had transformed it properly because they're like on weird. That might be a my copy thing. It might be a this figure thing. But yeah, there is a little bit of weapon storage. You know, you can just put the gun right here. I don't think anyone would want to do that, but you know, you can do it. I think these also no. Okay, never mind. Those don't peg into the side. But this does not work with trailers. As you can see, it's a rectangle port and not a circular, so this won't work with mainline trailers. I don't know, I'm sure there's some sort of trailer you can get for this guy, but it will not work with the mainline ones. So yeah, that's the vehicle mode. So that has been my review on the LS-03 Knight of Light, aka the upscaled version of the MPM-04. Now, what I rate this guy? I think I'm gonna give him a solid 9 out of 10. Mine's legs are a little loose. Don't know if that's a mass retail problem or if that is just my copy thing. But yeah, if you're not into super complex transformations, then I wouldn't recommend picking this guy up. But if you are just wanting him for robot mode, that does end up being how he does end up coming packaged. So if you want this guy, I recommend getting him. He's not really available at most normal Transformers retailers. I had to go on eBay to find this guy, but that has been that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.